Hey, welcome to the team. We are so excited to have you here. Now, we know that starting a new job can feel a little bit like drinking from a fire hose. So, this training, it's all about turning that fire hose into a totally manageable stream by introducing you to your new AI teammate. Let's get your first day and every day after that supercharged.
Okay, so you know that feeling, right? First day at a new job, you're incredibly excited, you're ready to jump in and make an impact. But that excitement almost always meets a pretty familiar challenge that's waiting right on the other side of that door.
And there it is. Before you can even dig into the real work, you're just hit with this absolute flood of information. It's all coming at you from your inbox, your calendar is already filling up, and it can really feel like you're just treading water.
We have a name for all those little repetitive administrative tasks. We call them the invisible time thieves. You could also call them efficiency black holes because they just stealthily eat up your time and your energy without really adding direct value to what you're here to do.
You know what I'm talking about. It's things like trying to manually sort your inbox into 100 different folders, or trying to furiously type and capture every single word in a meeting. These are the tasks that can really overwhelm you and pull you away from the big picture, strategic work you were hired to do.
But what if you had a super teammate to handle all of that stuff for you? Well, this is where it gets really exciting. Let's meet the solution to those time thieves, the AI agent.
So, what even is an AI agent? Well, think of it like this. It's a smart assistant that you can give a goal to, and it will figure out all the little steps to get that job done. And it'll do it across all your different workspace apps. It's kind of like having your own personal productivity partner.
And this slide really shows you the huge shift that's happened. In the past, automation was complicated. You needed to know how to code, and it was really only for the technical folks. But now you just describe what you need, in your own words, and the AI literally builds it for you in minutes.
So how does this actually work in the real world? Let's start with what's probably the biggest challenge for a lot of us on day one, the inbox. We're going to show you how to tame that email flood, and you won't have to write a single line of code.
You might be looking at this and thinking, okay, that sounds great, but where do I even start? How do I make one of these things? Honestly, it's incredibly simple.
There are two really easy ways to get going. You can use a pre-built template for common stuff, like, say, getting a daily summary of your unread emails, or you can just describe exactly what you need in plain English.
And just look how simple this process is. It's just 3 steps. First, you describe what you need, just like you're talking to a person. Second, Gemini generates the whole workflow for you to take a quick look at. And third, you just turn it on. That's it. No coding, no complicated setup.
So for example, right now, you could create an agent that finds and labels every single email about, say, Project Phoenix, your first big project. And just like that, you never have to go searching for those emails again. They're always perfectly organized.
Okay, now let's tackle that other big-time sink, meetings. We have all been there, right? You're trying to really participate in the conversation, but at the same time, you're just typing like mad, worried you're going to miss something important. With Gemini in Google Meet, this whole thing just changes. You just turn on the note-taking feature. After the call, the AI automatically creates a doc with a summary and all the action items, and then it shares it with everybody who is there. This frees you up to actually focus on the conversation itself. And hey, what if the notes aren't quite right? You don't have to go back and fix them yourself. You can just ask the AI to reformat them. For instance, you could tell it to turn a really long paragraph into a clean, easy-to-read, bulleted list.
So here's the really crucial point. This isn't just about saving a few minutes here and there. This is about fundamentally changing how we approach our work so we can be way more impactful right from the very beginning.
So what does this look like in the real world? Let's talk about impact. This number, 90%, this represents the kind of massive leap in productivity that is possible when a team really embraces this stuff.
And that 90%? That's not some hypothetical number. This is a real case study from a company called Karcher. They used AI agents to take a process that used to take hours of manual work, and they shrunk it down to just 2 minutes. Their AI product owner said it perfectly. She said it empowers every team to solve their own problems and to see immediate, measurable benefits. And that is exactly what we want for you. So as you start your journey here, think about this. What's the first tedious, repetitive task that you would just love to delegate to your new AI assistant? Start there and just see how much more you can get done. Welcome to the team.